Hello and welcome to NIB Stadium, the home of the Perth Hogs, and what a flight over it was. I've been super excited for this matchup and it's going to be fantastic today. It's the Perth Hogs taking on the top place Firehawks. The Hogs yet to win a match, and the Firehawks looking to continue their streak. I'm your SRL Mines Commissioner, Will K. Join the commentary box by the one and only Caleb Jeff, the man from the Swarm himself. How are you feeling for this matchup, Caleb?
Oh, well, thank you for having me, Mr. K. Yeah, like you said, the weather's beautiful here, so yeah, I'm excited, very pumped for this game. Yeah,
I think it'll be a fantastic one, and it's pretty important matchup, or match rather, as we have, well, not a new face, but an old face joining the Firehawks this week in the left center. It's Corey Bell slotting in that position. How do you think that's going to impact on the performance for the Firehawks tonight?
oh, I don't know, hopefully it makes a big impact for these boys. Should be good, yeah, should be good.
It should be, as Justice Daly is going to get us over starting, and now it's Igor Makazi with the ball. The Perth Hogs, they've had a disappointing start to the season. How do you think that a win will impact the rest of their season chances if they get it here tonight?
Oh, I think it will hopefully bring the boys up, like, it should make a big impact on the team, and yeah, hopefully it does, if they do get a win, but yeah.
Yeah, obviously the Hogs are probably the hardest done by team, especially considering their upgrades and how consistent they are. This week they got 14 from 15, but the last couple of weeks it's been 15 from 15 every single week. And last round they went down to the Bathurst Blue Tongues by only a converted try. One of the better sides in this competition, third place at the moment. And I think that perhaps this result from last week will prove that maybe they can beat the Firehawks. I guess we'll just have to wait and see as Quinton Cotter returns the ball there.
Yeah, Cotter looking very strong today, boys. It's going to hopefully make some big impact for the Firehawks.
As we've got Cyrus Marks to the line, making Noffalingawi busy. Need to wake up at the back there. The Perth Hogs defense just opening up some gaps for them right now. Jack Jimmy back on the inside, the try scorer last week, and proved to be fatal for the Melbourne Ravens. As we have, they're going back now. Joseph Jackson puts it very high. Noffalingawi's underneath it. Chases aren't coming through in time. Noffalingawi gets a step around one, and Berkeley has to bring him down there.
Good run there from the fullback.
Great stuff from the fullback and skipper. Maverick Keller going right now. McDade finds Josh Pratt. Pratt's through the line. He's getting busy on that right side now. Maverick Keller spreads it to McDade. Callahan with it now, as he's going to play the ball on the 50. They go right. Darcy Wilmer goes to Justice Daly. Trying to drive through the middle of the field there, but just not able to get away from the Firehawks defense. Maverick Keller puts it back to McDade, who puts in a good punt. It finds the chest of Justice Daly, who's going to have a kick return here, and he can't get away from the center in Josh Pratt.
Good attack in there from the Hogs. Hopefully we can see more of that from both sides. A bit of good D there from the Firehawks as well.
Absolutely. Cyrus Marks is through the line. Cyrus Marks has his head taken off by Noffalingawi. He's fine though. He gets right back up to his feet. And that's an unneeded penalty there.
Disgusting tackle.
And they're going to take the ball here. It's Filippo Gould starting the set. Alan Berkeley going to Joseph Jackson. Jackson taking on the line there for himself. Alan Berkeley goes right this time. It's Galaxy with the ball in his hand. Cyrus goes to Jack Jimmy. Jimmy looking dangerous on that edge there. Miko Rashford lining up against him. There'll be quite a battle tonight, or this afternoon rather, in Perth, as Bobby Wehrman now goes through the middle. At the 10-meter line, fourth tackle. Firehawks in good position. Offload goes to Anderson. Anderson can't get away from the Hogs. They swarm in defense, just scrambling to get to him. Looking around, Berkeley goes right. Galaxy's tackled. And Igor Makazi's jammed in there and stopped an almost certain try from being scored.
Yeah, good passes there from the Firehawks, sorry.
Bruin stuff. Nothling Gowie goes through the line. Steps one. He's going to play the ball. Just 50 out now. Maverick Keller goes right. Callahan on the inside. Justice Daly trying to brick through the middle there. Berkeley there. Bowl of muscle there to stop him. Filippo Gould in the second marker position. As McDade, he was through himself there, but he throws the ball back to his fullback, and it was a weird pass. Maverick Keller goes right. McDade set up something on the right side. No, he hasn't. I thought he had. Josh Pratt calling for the ball and back on the inside, but not getting it. Playing the ball now. It's going to be Wilmer with the kick. 40 out from the opposition line. Fielding that is Hugh Killian, the PNG International. PNG International, he's away here. He's got a bit of pace, but he's not going to get anywhere. I think it's Callahan that... No, sorry. It's Harris Andrews that's brought him down. Speed Demon archetype taking on the aerial weapon archetype. Nathan Anderson now. They got a good start to their set. They're going to, on the 30 now, second tackle. Filippo Gould going to take it another 10 meters for his team. The purple-haired lock doing well as Matt Galaxy now driving forward another 10 meters. Fourth tackle, 10 out. Berkeley goes left. Sonny Sharp doesn't give it to Corey Bell. Bell was calling for it, but they just jammed into Sharp, and they're marking Bell for all money there. Galaxy's going to put up an awkward kick. Gould's in! And Gould's going to score first!
Holy guacamole. That was a beautiful play there from the Firehawks. What did you think of that one, Mr. K?
That was an awkward one there. It looked like the ball just came off the back of Gould. The referee somehow said no accidental offside, and away they went. A terrific try, and just a great bit of heads-up footy there from the Firehawks. And here's Berkeley with the kick, looking to extend that lead by 6. They've got off to quite a start here, the Firehawks. And their pack, especially their forward pack, just bursting through the middle of the Perth Hogs defense. How do you think, and what do you think Nothling Gowie is saying to his forwards now to try and get them tuned in defense?
Oh, I think he'll be making sure they don't do that silly mistake from the high tackle. I think that was the crucial one right there. But I think he's trying to pick them up and tell them to keep your heads up, not put them down. So yeah, hopefully they pick them up.
Absolutely. We know how good the Hogs can be. They just need to unlock that potential. Playing their, better game, I guess, so far at home against the Blue Tongues. As Filippo Gould breaks through the line, fending off left and right. He's looking great out there tonight. He's going to go left here, Berkeley. Galaxy finds Bell. Bell steps around one. Whoa, I think the heart's just sunk for the Hogs. Justice Daly helps bring him down. Matt Galaxy now spreads it to his halves partner in Joseph Jackson, who's going to play the ball. They go left. Berkeley goes to Nathan Anderson. Anderson driving forward in that one. Finds the 30-meter line. Sonny Sharp set up in that lock position now, but they're going to go to Galaxy regardless. As Jesse Kelly's going to field it. Kelly's through the line there for a second, but Sonny Sharp jumps onto his back. As they're going to go left here, Justice Daly with the ball. Driving forward in that one. They're going to go left again. Callahan to Maikazi. Maikazi through the line, breaking a tackle. It's Big Werman having to take him down. They go right again. Buckley through the middle now, taking a settler. And just calming down his team, saying, hold on to the ball, boys. We're just going to get a couple more meters. And Maikazi says, I'll get that for you. He's going to play the ball in the 30. Again, another great outing so far from Maikazi. As they go left, Callahan kicks it down to the wing. It's Hugh Killian. They've got to be careful. He did a great job of breaking tackles last one. But Callahan brings him down, and the Firehawks going to start their set 15 out from their own line. As Joseph Jackson there is tackled. Nothling Gowie looking dangerous. Werman now brought down on the 40. Couldn't get the ball away. He was looking for an offload. As Berkeley going away to Sharp. Just slowly running towards the line there. And the big second rower, his brother, moving to the Manly Seagulls this season. Doing a fantastic job there so far. As Matthews is through the line. Drew Matthews, a hooker by trade. Playing in the forward pack right now. And he gets a good amount of meters for his team. Berkeley, the actual hooker, is going to give it back to Joseph Jackson, who does a crossfield kick. They're going to let it bounce here. Josh Pratt Pratt's down the sideline. Cyrus Marks comes across. He ankle taps it. That's potentially a try saver there from Marks. They go left. Noffel and Gowie now stepping through the line. Marks has to get busy again. Bell's coming across and playing that second fullback role with all his pace. He's got to. As Maverick Keller goes left, McDade goes to Callahan. Callahan trying to throw the ball around now, the Hogs. Maverick Keller goes right. McDade finds Young. Bryce Young pushing forward in that one. But not much luck in breaking the line. Wilmer now gets around. I think that's... Actually, I've got no clue. I think that's Drew Matthews there. As Wilmer's going to play it on the 20 here. They're going to go right. Callahan puts up a very big bomb. It's probably the better side because Bell's not in this one. Jack Jimmy catches it on the full. No one was chasing through correctly. And Rashford and Harris Andrews are going to have to bring him down there. Joseph Jackson goes left. Werman now through the line. Straight through. Finds the ball. Lachlan Cox intercepts it. And the Hogs are right back on the attack here, Caleb.
Yeah, beautiful attack and defense from the Hogs down in their own half. And that attack they just did. And the kick, unfortunate that they didn't get that. But they kept their spirits high and got the defensive set real quick and got that interception to start them off well down here.
Absolutely, as we Mike Cuzzy now driving forward, playing the ball just a little bit over 10 meters out as they go right. Oh, awkward pass there. Darcy Wilmer cleans it up. He's going to play the ball at 5 minutes out. The best field position they've had all game here, the Hogs. We'll see what they do. They butcher that. Callahan puts in the grubber, never mind. Brown's in! What a bit of footy there from the Hogs!
Beautifully done there. I did not see that one coming through. They fumbled it 2 times and then they put in a beautiful grubber. Beautifully done.
A great kick there from Bradley Callahan. It came off the chest of, I think that's Lachlan Cox. And it was just awkwardly bobbling around to come into a pace like that, like the way he did, Bradley Callahan, and then putting that grubber for his prop Lachlan Cox to run onto it. That's a great effort there from him. As Callahan's going to look to even up the game. And I thought after that first try, the Firehawks would be a bit dominant, especially the way that they were making meters against the Hogs. But now it looks like the Hogs have tuned in, and maybe it's not going to be as one-sided as I originally thought.
Yeah, I thought it was too, considering that the Hogs are at the bottom and these guys are at the top with, what is it, 3 wins?
Yeah, 3 wins.
Oh, beautifully done there. Underdogs on top, I think.
Absolutely. As we look here, and it's going to be Berkeley kicking off. And not only are the Firehawks on top, but they've... Oh, actually, no, they haven't. They've scored significantly less points than the Melbourne Ravens, but they've had 1 game less. They've done a terrific job in this season so far, especially with the talent they've lost, most recently being Alex Christie, as well as Dylan Sharp and a whole bunch of other players. Pete Ferretto. The Firehawks have been somewhat of a breeding ground for SRL rookies this season so far, as Rashford's going to take it now. Maverick Keller goes right. Callahan spreads it to Brown. Brown's to the line here. And you've got to be careful when Brown gets to the line, as you've got to be careful when Cox gets to the line. They've both got a bit of pace on them, as Cox tries to get around Gould there, but no such luck. A good set to return off that try. 46 meters gained. Going to play the ball on the opposition 40, and Callahan's going to put in a kick that hopefully keeps him down their end here. Justice Daly fielding it. And they're going to start their set. 35 out from their own line. Corey Bell's going to be in that dummy half roll. Doesn't run it. Gives it to Galaxy, who spreads it to Sonny Sharp. Bell's been pretty quiet on that left edge so far in this match. As Sonny Sharp's going to go away, and they're going to go to hit the winger there. Justice Daly. I thought Bell was finally going to get the ball, but no such luck. They go right. Filippo Gould goes to Berkeley. Berkeley looking around. Not doing much there. They're going to play the ball on the 40. Going right. Matt Galaxy goes to Joseph Jackson. Jackson dummies. But Igor Maikazi just grabs onto his waist and drags him down. The Firehawks setting up on the 30 here. Galaxy crossfield kick. They got to be careful. It's Jesse Kelly once again. And Bell takes him comfortably and brings him down 15 out from his own line.
It was a beautiful cutout pass there from the Hogs. The attack's getting a lot better as the game goes on, so hopefully they stay consistent. And yeah, the kicks aren't looking too good, but that's all right. There's room for improvement from both sides.
Absolutely. the halves, they started off a little bit poor in the kicking. They got a little bit better towards the middle of this half, and I think they're getting a bit tired now. They need a bit of space, and Gowie finds space! Goes through the middle. Filippo Gould comes up behind him. He almost put Cyrus Marks away. And he would have been gone, I think, Gowie. Bell would have been about the only person on the field that could catch him. As the bounce here goes Killian's way. Killian straight through the line. Gowie has to bring him down. Bradley Callahan assisting there. Holding down in the tackle. Referee has no problem with that one there. Filippo Gould driving forward now, pumping those big legs of his. Callahan with another tackle there. Igor Maikazi having to assist. Killian down the edge here. I thought he was going to spread it back into Jack Jimmy's chest there, but no such luck. Jimmy is going to play dummy half there. Oh, the pass looked a little bit forward. Referee says play on. Werman now going to play the ball 25 out from the opposition line as they go left. Chase Green finds Sonny Sharp. Sharp's going to drive another 5 meters, and he keeps on going. Lachlan Cox driven back. A held in tackle penalty on the last tackle, and that's not what they need here. Alan Berkeley will all for all money, get this kick over and extend their lead by 2, 5 minutes before half time.
Yeah, silly mistakes, hey, honestly. Silly mistakes from the Hogs that are letting them down. First the high tackle and now the held on tackle. They really need to start playing properly now, start turning on.
Absolutely, and it's just especially with the context of last week, it's a very silly mistake. We know how the Firehawks won last week, and it was 8-6, the exact same scoreline. And it was that penalty goal for a held-in tackle penalty right in front of the goalpost that actually won the Firehawks the game in the first half. So the Hogs making the same silly error that the Ravens did, and hopefully they don't pay the same price that they did, as Chase Green is going to take it up here for the Firehawks.
Yeah, unfortunately, like I said, just mistakes. So hopefully they can... Oh, beautiful run through from goal. Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
Absolutely amazing stuff there. Cyrus Marks finds the wing of Hugh Killian. Inside ball, Jack Jimmy looking around for an offload. Can't get it away. Just over 3 minutes left in this first half, sorry. Left in this first half as Joseph Jackson's going to play the ball. Werman gives it to Jimmy. Jimmy down the sideline. Miko Rashford jumps onto his back. He knows how dangerous Jack Jimmy is when he gets a bit of space. And they go left here. Filippo Gould. Crossfield kick, that's a big one there and a good kick. Jesse Kelly fielding it. Jesse Kelly's through the line. Corey Bell's coming across. Matt Galaxy gets his tackle broken. Bell is the one to bring him down, and joined in that effort by Chase Green. They're going to go left here. Maverick Keller finds McDade. Bryce Young driving forward. Gould driven back. Drew Matthews having to help in that tackle. 50-meter line is where they sit now. This will be the last set probably for the Hogs as they go left. Callahan finds Daly down that edge. They're trying to just bust over the halfback there with the big prop, but they can't do that quite yet, as Miko Rashford's going to be the dummy half. Buckley goes to Maikazi. Looking around, decides to run himself. Gould putting his elbow into his shoulder there. A little bit of a chicken wing as well for his trouble. Gowie playing the ball. Last tackle here. Will he play it in time? No, he won't. That's all we've got for the second half. It's the Firehawks 8-6. We'll see you very shortly. Welcome back to SRL TV. If you're just joining us, it's the Perth Hogs versus the Cairns Firehawks at NIB Stadium. The Firehawks leading the Hogs 8-6, and Callahan's going to get us underway. And a terrific first half. There's only a penalty goal in the last 5 minutes or so that split these two teams up. And yeah, it was a terrific effort, especially from the Hogs, holding off the reigning, well, not reigning champions, but the #1 placed Firehawks at the moment. Caleb, what do you think that the Hogs will be looking to do in this second half here?
I think the captain said about probably keeping the penalties down. Unfortunately for them in the first half, that was a bit of a, not really an issue, but a bit of a problem for them. So hopefully the second half doesn't let them down, or the players don't do the same mistakes, and yeah, should be a bit more closer.
Absolutely. Sonny Sharp's going to play the ball. That's a good first set of the half for the Cairns Firehawks. 45 metres gained. Matt Galaxy is going to put in the kick. Goes down to the wing of Harris Andrews. They've got to be careful here. Andrews has got some pace. Cyrus Marks comes in and makes the tackle. He's going to play the ball in the 35 there. And they've got to be careful down this left edge here of the Hogs, as Callahan's gone into touch. And the Firehawks are going to have an attacking opportunity here.
Another mistake from the Hogs is very unfortunate. He was gone. He looked like he was going for money, but the winger just chopped him, fully chopped him.
Yeah, Hugh Killian brought him into touch there. Terrific stuff from him. Only been in this Firehawks camp for a couple of weeks now. And there's that run again. As you can see, Bradley Callahan just getting way too close to the sideline. He's being brought down, pushed over pretty easily by Hugh Killian, all by himself, as Matt Galaxy is going to go. Cyrus Marks looking to break the line, looking for a try at fullback. He's been wanting to play there for the Firehawks, as Joseph Jackson's going to drive forward in that one. Brought down 25 out from the try line. It's going to be Berkeley now, pretending to go one way, fending off my Cuzzy. Jeez, he's looking a little bit dangerous there for a second. Berkeley, they're going to go left here. It's Marks. Galaxy decides to run it on the last. That trick play didn't work on the Hogs, and they defend well and hold out the Firehawks for that set.
Yeah, very, very good D. Unfortunate that the Firehawks couldn't get a kick away or whatever they were going to do. Looked very, very fierce in that attack they did in that set.
Absolutely, as Mike Cuzzy's going to go to Buckley. Buckley folded in that tackle. I think it's Nathan Anderson, the man, putting on that shot. Bradley Callahan goes to Justice Daly, who puts a shot on. I think that's Berkeley. No, it's actually Quinton Cotter now. They go right. On the second last, McDade's going to run it. It's not a great play. Holding him down there. Sonny Sharp, lucky not to be penalised, as Maverick Keller's going to go right. Josh Pratt putting in a kick for his own team now. Justice Daly on that wing. They got to be careful here. I don't know who that is. That's Josh Pratt. Looking a little bit dazed after that sidestep. He's just grasping at air. Cyrus Marks straight through the line. Noffalingawi gets an offload away to Galaxy, who's going to keep on driving the Hogs back. Gain a couple meters there. Galaxy's going to play the ball. Berkeley goes to Gould. Gould finds Nathan Anderson, who's going to take a hit up. Going left now. It's going to be Sonny Sharp driving in that one. Playing the ball on that 40. As they're going to go Matt Galaxy to Nathan Anderson. Anderson's folded in that one, and the Hogs are putting on some big shots all of a sudden. Matt Galaxy kicking down to the wing of Jesse Kelly. He's been taking all the kick returns, and I think that's probably a strategy from the Firehawks, realizing that Kelly is significantly slower than Harris Andrews and Miko Rashford on that left side. Why do you think that the Firehawks have chosen to kick towards Pratt and Kelly?
I think they're not as strong on that left side, so I think they're trying to exploit that they're not that strong.
And as I say that, Josh Pratt makes a line break. Corey Bell forcing a bad pass, and Jackson with the intercept. Bell just, wow, you can see how different his speed is compared to these Perth Hogs players, and his SRL experience. He was just absolutely flying and gaining a meter every step he took. No one's going to get away on that right side for the Hogs from Corey Bell. As Matt Galaxy now, he's going to drive forward in that one. Playing the ball just a 40 out now. Berkeley's going to go right. It's Joseph Jackson. Early kick from his own 40. It's going to bounce awkwardly. No, it's not. It's going to go out on the full. And that's a terrible kick there from Jackson.
Yeah, the first big mistake from the Firehawks. So hopefully the Hogs can capitalize on that positioning right there. If they get away with a try or kick or something.
Yeah, they won't be happy with the way they handled themselves as Buckley's going to take it forward. Playing the ball, 25 out from the opposition try line. Maybe the Hogs can pull something out here. They're spreading the ball. McDade. They probably should have left it with Noffalingawi. He could have made a line break then. As they're going to go left, Keller goes to Bryce Young. Justice Daly now with the ball. As he's going to play the ball, Keller goes right. McDade inside ball to Noffalingawi. Looking dangerous. Offload goes to Keller. He's just brought down there. Cyrus Marks clutching on for dear life. Wilmer's driving. Wilmer's gone for the line. Wilmer's got it down. And the Hogs will take the lead, I think. Referee Gavin Badger sending it upstairs. That's a bad angle there. And he's got the ball down.
That was, that play was amazing. The way they passed it, pass, and then tackle, and then, just beautifully done there with a cheesy try. But that's all right. He took the cake right there.
Brilliant stuff there from him. Darcy Wilmer just teeing off what was a pretty great Hogs set there. They've thrown the ball around. Their passes were precise. Their running game was extraordinary, and they just looked really, really solid in that set. The Perth Hogs now, after that kick from Callahan, with a 12-8 lead, 4 points the difference. Can they maintain this, though, is the question.
Yeah, hopefully the Hogs can. They're looking a lot stronger with this game than any other game. I hope they don't choke the lead, but hey, who knows? These Firehawks can also do very well considering they're on the top. So yeah.
Yeah, this is the only team the Firehawks have not yet met. Oh, it was a forward pass. That is a bad error to do so close to your line. When the Firehawks, I thought Daly was through there for a second. And right off the kickoff, the Hogs have come up with a drastic mistake. As Gould's going to push here. Gould's going to push. He's going to be turned on his back. And the Hogs, just, they're playing with fire here, they are.
Yeah, like I said in the first half, these Hogs are just making too many mistakes. So they gotta pick their heads up and do better than just mucking around and making stupid mistakes.
It's the 55-minute mark. Plenty of time left in this half. As they're going to go left here. A shot's been put on to Gould. And the Hogs are off the hook. Bryce Young collecting the scraps. And Jesus, if you can't say anything else against the Hogs, it is that their defense has been impeccable tonight.
Yeah, that big hit, man. Like, honestly, I was just saying how bad they're, not bad, but the mistakes, and then they just pull that out of nowhere. Beautifully done. Beautiful done.
Terrific stuff. They need to need to do more down the opposite end of the field, because whilst they have great defense, I don't know if they can hold out the Firehawks forever. As Marks comes into that very hot. I thought he was going to pull a Hone King and go into touch, but he doesn't do so. They go left now. Werman with the ball, driving forward towards the 40, playing the ball there. Berkeley goes left. It's going to find the hands of Jackson, who spreads it to Quinton Cotter, coming in for. Not coming in for that man. Sorry, that's Nathan Anderson coming in for that man, Alex Christie, who's done a great job so far at the Knights. As Corey Bell now, he can't get away from Bryce Young. He's been a bit quieter than I thought he would in this game here. As Filippo Gould fends off one. The Firehawks in great attacking position here. Filippo Gould's going to play the ball. They go to Galaxy, putting up a very high kick. Who's chasing through? No one's chasing through, and Harris Andrews takes that comfortably.
Yes, beautiful take there from the fullback. He just literally jumped up flew in the air like a hawk, really.
Absolutely, he did. As Justice Daly's going to play the ball on the 40. Keller goes left. It's McDade now with Bryce Young. Driving in that one. Playing the ball just before the 50. They're going to go left. Maverick Keller goes to Zachary Brown. Can't get away from a swarming amount of Firehawks defenders as they go left again. Callahan goes to Maikaze. Maikaze driving forward in that one. 35 out from the opposition try line now. They need to get down this opposite end and hopefully score another try as Nofalingawi tries to get around them. And he gets very, very close. Quinton Cotter bringing him down. They go left. McDade finds Cox. Cox is through the middle. Cox gets a pass away to Maikaze. I think he should have put the shoulder down and bowled Marks over. They got great attacking position here. It's Callahan putting up a very high kick. Nofalingawi underneath it, but Daly comes through and takes it comfortably. They're going to start their set, but they're very close to the line here, not out of the woods.
Yeah, no, like you said, they're not out of the woods yet, but they're looking like they're going to be soon. Good, nice bomb from the Hogs, and also a beautiful take from the Firehawks.
Yeah, it was terrific stuff. It was Jerome Daly just coming across off of that wing and putting a great catch against David Nofalingawi, who's about 190-something centimeters and an aerial weapon archetype. It's done a great job. As a penalty here, it's been struck right into the back of Alan Berkeley. And a terrible penalty there. Callahan going to do the kick for touch. Finds the 20, and the Hogs are going to have another chance to put points on the board here.
Yeah, a really sad mistake, but that's all right. They've just got to do a bit of good D, and they'll be back in this.
Also, as McDade goes to Bryce Young. Young looking to try and break the line there. Corey Bell's having none of it. As Lachlan Cox now did a great line break before that put the Hogs, the Firehawks in all sorts of hot water. Oh, as Keller's going to take a run for himself there. Realizes that someone's at a position is not square. The marker, Gavin Badger, going to send it upstairs. I think that we both know that it's going to be a no try. And yes, it is. Held up there, turning his back, Big Keller. The red light comes back for the NRL bunker, the SRL bunker rather. As Nofalingawi is going to go left. Buckley finds Eagle Maikaze. 21 metres gained. 5th tackle. Here it is. If they want to score here, they're going to do it now. As it's going to be collected by Sonny Sharp. And that was just not quite well placed. The kick there.
No, yeah, very unfortunate kick there from the Hogs, but they can come back from that kick and hopefully keep the Seahawks, the Firehawks, sorry, in their half. In their half.
Yeah, hopefully is Chase Green trying to make sure his team don't stay in his half. Third tackle now. They're finding their way. Midfield. Cyrus Marks through the middle. Offload goes to Green. They got to be careful when Green gets his hands on the ball as well. He's very quick. As Berkeley goes left, Galaxy goes to Cyrus Marks. Daly now. Bell doesn't get his hands on it. Bell's going to get that dummy half roll. And he's going to go right here. It's going to be Galaxy putting in the kick down the edge. And it's Jesse Kelly fielding it. Kelly's got a bit of space there, but Bell closes that quickly. And although he hasn't done much on attack in this match, Corey Bell, he's definitely done a lot in defense. And not much has gotten past him. As we have Yigo Maikaze now. Going to take the ball up. And he'll run it hard as Keller's going to go right. Callahan goes to McDade. Spreads it to Nofalingawi. Nofalingawi, once again, it's Bell making the tackle. That's just, he's been doing great defensively. He hasn't been getting the ball that he needs, though, in attack. And Cyrus Marks here slow to get back to the ball. He's going to go down the sideline. But he's driven back in that tackle. Just under 10 minutes left in this second half before the game ends. And it's Bell finally with a run. No, he spreads it to Cotter. I thought he was going to come up with a special play there. As Bell's going to get it again. Gives it to Galaxy. He spreads it to Chase Green. Green straight through the line. Nofalingawi having to come across. Playing the ball on the 50 is going to be Chase Green. Berkeley goes left. Sonny Sharp. Straight through the line. Sonny Sharp. Sonny Sharp breaks the tackle. Lachlan Cox brings him down now. Nofalingawi was there ready to take him, but Cox said, "Don't worry, man, I've got it." As Joseph Jackson's pushing forward, they're setting up just past the 20 here. Berkeley looking around. They're going to go left here. It's going to be Matt Galaxy putting up a high kick. Who's chasing through? They let it bounce. Bell, I thought, had it for all money, but Nofalingawi cleans it up last second, and he just defends and fields that ball, and I thought that Bell was going to score there for a second.
Yes, that was very, very close. Unfortunate that they couldn't get that off note with no bounce, sorry. But yeah, luckily the Firehawks weren't fully there in that play.
As an intercept here from Werman puts the Firehawks back into this half of the Hogs. Sonny Sharp driving forward, pumping those legs. 30 meters is where he gets taken down. It's going to be Bell now. Bell steps. Bell's through. Bell tries to get around Gary, but he brings him down. Jesus, Bell is looking dangerous when he actually runs the ball. Joseph Jackson, playing it now on the 10. It's going to be Berkeley. They go left. Green goes to Sharp. Sharp driving. Sharp gets held up. Lachlan Cox keeps him upright. They go right here. Galaxy putting in a kick. Anderson's in! Anderson's in for the Firehawks!
Oh no, that was horrible defense from the Hogs on that one. Horrible.
It was only a matter of time until Matt Galaxy put someone through with a kick. And a perfect... I've actually got Eagle McCuzzy nutmegged. Nathan Anderson ran onto that ball afterwards, and that was all she wrote in that one. Picking it up and diving over. Terrific stuff there from the Firehawks. And should Alan Berkeley get this kick, they will take the lead, the Firehawks, from underneath the Perth Hogs with just 5 minutes to go. As we look
very
at...
sorry, I missed the kick.
No, you go, Caleb, mate.
So it's so sad to see the Hogs on bad, not bad defense, but let that try end. So hopefully they can come back and force the mistake from the Firehawks in this kickoff.
Yeah, once again, it's 2 points of difference. The penalty goal making the difference. I think everyone right now wants the Hogs to win, except of course the Firehawks fans and their camp. But I think even deep down they may be rooting for the Perth Hogs. What an underdog story it will be, proving how hard work and dedication can get you to a lot of different places. Nathan Anderson's going to field it. He drives forward in that one to start the set. It's under 4 minutes left in the half now. If the Hogs do get the ball back, they'll have just one set to score. They need to keep the Firehawks or force an error or something here. Do not tackle, please, there. I thought Lachlan Cox was going to make a tackle there and give away a penalty. Nathan Anderson with another one. The try scorer driving forward. They're going to go for an early kick here, I think. Joseph Jackson inside his own 40. They need to get to this kick and have a great kick return here. It's Noffel Gary. Run to the other side, mate. Don't go towards Bell. Don't go towards Bell. Sonny Sharp going to be brought down there by him. Oh! Don't look. It's a terrible error from the Hogs, and the Firehawks are going to get the ball 10 out now.
Yeah, the mistakes, honestly, mistakes have lost for the Hogs, I think, but they can still come back. Oh, beautiful try. Beautifully done.
I'm not too sure here. I think he's dropped it over the line. We need to have another look. And that's not conclusive. We'll wait to see what the bunker says. The bunker says no try. Maybe it's not over from the Hogs. They need to come up with something special in this last set if they're to score. And the pass looked questionable on that one. We'll get a replay really quickly. And just looked like it went a mile forward. As Bruce Buckley's going to take that first tackle. They need to go through the middle here. Noffel Gowie, he goes through. Cyrus Marks brings him down. A minute left on the clock. The Hogs, they're looking for anything that they can get. It's going to be Bruce Buckley. Goes to Hugo McCuzzy. McCuzzy's driving. 40 out now. What are they going to do? They go right. McDade goes to Noffel Gowie again. Steps, but he can't get around Sonny Sharp. Last tackle it'll be. I don't know if he'll play it in time. Yes, he will. This will be the last play they've got. Lachlan Cox goes to Brown. Brown didn't realise how little time they've got. He runs it. And that's the full-time siren. The Firehawks with a heartbreaking defeat over the Hogs. They will be heartbroken. I think a tear is in Maverick Keller's eye there as 14-12 is the scoreline. And what a ending to a match that was.
Yeah, very unfortunate that the Hogs couldn't come away with the dub, but yeah, they'll be back next week, hopefully stronger and harder and better than this.
Just winning it by a feather. The team's evenly matched, 46 to 54 possession. There's just 2 points in it. Alan Berkeley converting that one. The completion rate is almost identical, but the 2 penalties to the 1 of the Firehawks really is what didn't do well for the Hogs. 152 tackles, 138, 16 missed, 19 missed, 23 line breaks, 21. It was very even all game, and it could have been anyone's game, really. And I thought the Hogs were going to walk away with it, but they didn't in the end. It's going to be Noffel and Gowie, 179 metres. Mike Cuzzy, 144. Daly with 100. And Bradley McCallaghan and Augustus McDade, the 2 halves, getting the try assists for that one. And the line breaks, David Noffel and Gowie with 7 line breaks. A terrific effort from him. As we're going to look at some of these Firehawks statistics, do you mind just reading out some of these, Caleb?
Yes. Alan Barkley, 80 minutes. Holy moly, played a full game. What is that? Meters, 185. Jeez, team carrier, I think, on the Firehawks right there. MVP on my behalf, I think, personally speaking. Filippo Gould, 66 minutes, 142 meters. Not too bad from the big lock.
And 5 line breaks as well to his name.
Oh, 5.
And 2 tackle breaks. He had a great game, Filippo Gould.
Take that back. I think Filippo, MVP, mate. MVP if you're watching this.
It was a fantastic outing for the Firehawks. And they've just come away with the win just by a feather. By a whisker even. But alas, we've got to get away. I've got to catch a flight back down to Hamilton, to FMG Stadium Waikato. Caleb, you've got to catch the same flight and quickly get into your gear to play. It's next up, Hamilton Swarm taking on the Bathurst Blue Tongues. That's going to be quite a matchup. Stick around on SRL TV for that lineup. We'll see you very, very shortly. Thank you. And we'll see you in about 20 minutes.